exactly what motivates me. Sit.
Cheers to Auntie Alvira, Uncle Jeff. I'm glad to see she's surrounded by basically the family burial, in the family burial.
I remember we've had some good times with her.
She was so excited lately with his shop, Angie's.
No, she was very excited.
I think that was an achievement for her.
Well, exactly. She often said that.
Do you think she felt like a prisoner at Purple Grove?
Well, she felt restricted, there's no doubt about that. But there wasn't a lot of choice, was there?
No. I think you always thought about the family, to be all of us together. But it's not necessarily what everyone wants. I'm glad you accepted to have dinner just with me.
We haven't done this for a while. I want to see more of this.
How do you feel? At the end of the day, she was your sister.
Yes? She was my sister. And we're going to miss her, but I think she would want us to proceed exactly how we spoke about.
I need to go to her apartment in Cremorne, and I've asked Tina, since she moved back to Melbourne, it's closer now, I've asked Tina to come along with me. I don't know if we're going to leave the apartment in this state or I guess it's better suited for Tina to have a look what to do.
Yes, look, I'm sure she'll be a great assistance to you, but the matter is we have to finalise everything, and I think that's very important.
She had always predilection for the Polynesian island. She always wanted to go back there. Who knows, that's obviously because she's born there.
Well, she was born there, and it's also a matter of heritage. She often spoke about where she came from, and look, at the end of the day, we've got to think about her, but keep going.
What about Granddad? Wasn't she his favourite?
She was. That was her favourite, but I think that she often spoke about that to me. You wouldn't have known about that.
How are you going to inform Granddad about it?
Well, I have to do it gently. Well, that's going to be an interesting one. Granddad's not as functional as he used to be. I would go to the point of saying he's virtually lost his marbles. He's been living as a hermit, a recluse. It's going to be difficult, but it can't be done by phone. We've got to go there in person.
Do you think he will remember us? I mean, we haven't seen him for how long? 40, 45 years?
Well, that's the other thing. I believe that his long-term memory might be different to the short-term memory, but I don't know.
Okay. Well, if you need me, happy to come along.
Great, Sebastian. Thank you for that.
Dad, that's exactly what we were talking about recently.
Would you listen to me? I'm trying to ask you something.
What is wrong? What do you want?
I want to know if it's her. Is that her?
Don't bother me with things like that. I've got a lot of worries. It's just complicated.
Oh, it's always complicated with you. I'm traumatized since I saw her in 602. Is it her?
Oh, yeah. Don't bother me with things. It's too complicated.
Oh, I don't know what to do next.
Look, we have to stay united. That's the only way. I've lost Purple Grove. We have to stay united.
We do.
Otherwise, we're not going to survive.
Oh, okay.
Would you marry me?
What?
Hello? Someone there?
Hi, Sean.
Oh,
How are you?
oh, Mum. How you doing?
How are you?
Good. Oh, Mum. Sit down, Mum. If you can find some room. Oh, it's hot today, isn't it?
It is. It's
I
very
can feel
hot.
the heat.
How are you doing?
Oh, yeah. I'm okay. I
Yeah?
can't see.
Look,
But I'm okay.
I'm sure I've got every confidence that you're going to be okay. Just takes a bit of time.
Well, the doctor said that it might be temporary. You know, if the blood clot goes away, hopefully my eyesight will come back. Worst case scenario, or never come back, but I'm being hopeful.
No,
I'm trying to
just,
be positive.
Yeah, be positive. I'm sure it'll be all fine. It's just something that's, maybe a bit of what was I going to say? I'm not sure. Something, mentally or just
Well, let's just hope it's temporary and I'll get my sight back.
yes.
I was in the shed and I was doing some work.
Right.
I think I was getting ready to go out in the boat.
Oh yes.
And then I heard something and then I got hit in the head. But I remember there was a yellow raincoat. And
No.
yeah, definitely.
No, it can't be David.
And yeah, exactly.
He assured me that
Well-
he's over that.
Well, that's just a massive coincidence, but the yellow raincoat.
I mean,
I'm
he
pretty sure
assured.
it was. I'm sure the yellow raincoat, you know the reputation he has for the yellow raincoat.
I know, but I gave him therapy. I'm sure he's over that.
Well, whatever it is, he's taken my life away, right? You know how passionate I am about sailing.
I
And I've got
know.
this trip coming up in a few weeks' time. You know, it's something I can't miss. So, I'm doing whatever I can to get my vision back, so I can, get a
But you
sailing
can't
trip.
do anything now. I mean,
I just
until
have to.
you
I have
get.
to.
But
I
you
have
don't
to
know
do it.
how long it's going to
I've been
be.
building for this for years, and because my father
I
had his
know.
goal to do this trip, and he didn't get to do it.
I
So
know.
it's my goal now to do it for him.
I know.
This was always his dream, so I've got to live his dream. So I've got to get my vision back.
How are you feeling?
Well, Sebastian, I never thought I'd be saying this, but I've been thinking about Penelope. She meant a lot to me, a lot more than you know. Now that she's gone, I sometimes wonder if I have the strength to keep fighting for Purple Grove, this Purple Grove was the master project for her.
Did you do all of this for her?
Yes.
How come you let her go? You didn't marry her and you left it to my dad.
It was just a little bit more complicated at the time. But I really miss her now, and I've come to realise that. I mean, I even recall the very, very special bottle of wine that she gave me. We were planning to open it for a very, very special occasion. What am I going to do now? Who am I going to open this bottle of wine with?
Well, you certainly still get it in your bar section.
Yeah.
Well, one day you'll have to open it up when we celebrate something in memory from my mum.
Yeah. I mean, you can't blame me for thinking about these things. I've lost her, I've lost 2/3 of Purple Grove. It's not been easy.
Something that was very important for Mum, and we saw it in the books she's written, was the plantation, Kelly's Grove. That was also a big part of her belief, and this is what my dad has been fighting for all those years. We have to respect that and find the right balance between Purple Grove and what was really close to her heart, this plantation.
I know it was close to my heart. Well, balance, that's going to be interesting.
I just hope we're not going to live again those terrible moments we lived or went through last year between Nina and Claire and David and you. I'd just like some peace.
I know a lot has changed, a lot has evolved since those times, but it just annoys me sometimes with some of the attitudes of people. I don't like people that has a defeatist attitude, defeat. A lot of people do that, and that's something that I'm trying to not fall into that trap.
Oh, hi, darling.
Oh, hi.
Geez, I didn't realise this was a big house.
It's enormous.
It's going to take a lot of cleaning.
I know,
it's
the dust is everywhere.
Yeah.
It's really, it's almost daunting, you know, coming back from Hobart after
How
Dad
much
passed
stuff
away.
is accumulated.
Yeah, well, we've got Sebastian's going to come here and live,
Yeah.
and hopefully you will too.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, good. I need somebody to help me clean the house.
Yes, that's no problem.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
Well, I don't like to bring it up, but I must say you've been a bit distant recently. Is there anything the matter?
Well, I've been concerned about Sean. I mean, somebody tried to kill him. You can imagine, you know, I've only just started a relationship back with him, and you know, I don't want to lose him.
Are you the person? The No,
yellow?
no, I have nothing to do with the yellow coat. Look, I'm here to support. I've always been here to support. And you did the therapy with me and got me sorted out there. So, no, I'm not interested in anything to do with the yellow coat or anything yellow at all, really. It's really emotional to come back to this house after Hobart.
How do you feel about losing Kelly's Grove?
Oh, devastated. All the seeds were rotten. They couldn't be salvaged. So we've just had to shut the place down. That's not
good.
No. So anyway, we've got the Northern Beaches estate now, and so we'll build that up and make it work.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. I don't want to fall back into the same trap as we have in the past. I don't want to be involved or associated with people who never learn by past mistakes. nor will I want to be surrounded by people who have a defeatist attitude.
Who are you referring to?
I'm referring to a few people, and I want this to change because I do not want someone around me who has a problem for every solution. I want it the other way. It has to be a solution for every problem. To be honest with you, what I want now for our family is cohesion. I want everything to go the way it should go, and I want stability.
I understand where you're coming from. I guess your 6 months in jail help you to think about what is essential in life and who is important in your life.
Yeah. Family is very important, and we've got to keep it together. And I don't want any more problems. I want stability, and I want our future to grow and survive.
Mm. But I think we need to think more about not just what you want, but what the family wants. Not just you, Uncle Jeff. Would you agree? It's not just about you.
Maybe not, but I do have a lot of experience in planning, and I want the family to be a close-knit family.
Oh, darling. You know, I'm just standing here and I'm thinking about Lawrence, and I just wish he was here. I'd do anything to have him back.
Yeah, well, you know, his life is in Vietnam now, so he's busy.
And I haven't even heard from Joe. I wonder when we'll hear from him.
Well, look, no news is good news.
I suppose so. I suppose they're settling in. Oh dear. Oh well, what can you do? What about other things? What's going on otherwise?
Like what?
Well, what about Janet? What do you think?
Oh, well, I think we can get rid of her.
I don't think we need her anymore, do you?
Well, we've got something on her, so you won't have a problem there, and it'll be a bombshell.
It will. And we don't need a nurse causing havoc in the family. This will come out, and it will be the bombshell we think it'll be.
I agree. It'll be big, so we could use that to our advantage.
We could, and we're not inviting her to the wedding, are we?
No, why should we?
Absolutely
We want to
not.
get rid of her.
Yes.
I think I put them on this dish, Claire.
Okay, that's fine.
So, yeah, I'm heading to Vietnam.
Are you?
Yeah, I need to catch up and see what's happening there with Lawrence and Joe.
Right. Well, I really miss Lawrence. You'll have to tell him how much he's missed. Okay.
Yeah, we tell him, I know.
Just
Do you
flying
think,
around.
not too sure if we'll be back, do you think?
Well, what can you do? You know, this is what he's always wanted to do, and I have to respect that. I just have to accept it.
Yeah, I think I will don't try to convince him, because now with Joey being there, remind me where the bean is, please.
In there.
With Joey being there, and
Yeah.
I don't think that they're any close to head back here, but
Well, they're doing very well, and
Yeah.
you know, you can't really expect them to just come back.
but hey, you recently married.
Yes.
Jeff, Uncle Jeff,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
So-
Well, it solves problems too. It's
True.
not just a love match. It just solves so many problems. We can keep Purple Grove going. Town's right there, and you know, it was one of the conditions that.
Yeah, but I didn't know that you haven't shown your feelings toward Jeff in public,
No.
so
No, but I mean, you know, it's been a long time, and
true.
you know, it works for both of us really well.
Well done. I mean, I know it was hush hush, and the wedding
Yes,
and
it was very hush hush.
ceremony was concluded in a very short period of time, but that's great.
Yes.
Okay, so would you like a chocolate belt?
I would love one.